Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Wilhelm Scream, and welcome back to another day in Destiny 2 for some more Destiny 2 news and Beyond Light Season of the Lost intel. And in this video, we're going to be covering two topics. One, a great glitch that will allow you to farm out exotic loot as quickly and most efficiently as possible, and another glitch that will allow you to pick the stats that you want for said exotic loot. Before I get into all this information, I just want to remind everybody that if you'd like to be entered into any future giveaways, the next one will be at 55,000 subscribers. All you have to do is like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on all the post notifications, that bell that's right next to the big red subscribe button, and follow me on Instagram or Twitter. They'll be linked in the description box down below. And as always, if you stick around till the end of the video, I'll have a secret hashtag you can leave in the comments section to be entered into that giveaway a second time for this video. And remember, those secret hashtags stack between all videos, so if you haven't done this on a previous piece of content on this channel, why not go back, check out another video, and of course, do it again. So on a previous video, I had discussed how you can actually farm legendary lost sectors for exotic loot much easier than just doing the 1350 or 1320. In fact, if you'd watched that video, I discussed on how you could never have to actually do a 1350, but still get all the rewards available from that on any given day. Some, but not all, know, of course, legendary lost sectors rotate daily, and there will always be a 1320 and a 1350. The exotic loot also rotates, so if there's a specific piece of exotic loot that you want on any given day, say a helmet or a chest piece or gauntlets or boots, you have to go to the corresponding legendary lost sector. But because of a glitch revolving around the engrams in your inventory, if you have a full inventory of any engram, all loot that is collected from the exotic chests at the end of those legendary lost sectors will instead be sent to your postmaster, and they'll come into your postmaster as an exotic engram. Now that's going to be important for the second part of this video and the glitch on how to pick your stats for exotic gear. The great thing is once the the exotic engram is sent to your postmaster, it can then be decrypted into anything of that day's loot pool from any legendary lost sector. So there's a chance that you can actually get the ones corresponding to the 1350 rather than what's available at the 1320. All you have to do that is make sure, like I said, to have a full inventory of engrams of any kind. Now, on to picking your stats for exotic loot. Now this is a little bit different. This isn't a glitch in itself, but when we accompany that with what we know about the legendary lost sectors, it becomes probably the best way to farm out the stat rolls on exotic loot that you can actually find. So, to set this up, again, you're going to make sure you have a full inventory of engrams, and then go farm the 1320 lost sector, because you don't really have to go, as I said, any higher than that. On your ghost this season, there is a new ability to put a mod on that will actually guarantee a specific roll on any given piece of gear that you pick up from legendary or exotic engrams, anything that's unclaimed. So I believe that's anything that you actually pick up as an engram. So anything that you pull out of your postmaster will count as such. This also is great for things like just stat farming in general. If you're trying to find a specific roll on any piece of loot, there's a great way to just go to the prismatic recaster, use the legendary engrams from last season, the season of the Splicer, which for some reason only had tier 3 engrams that rewarded gear rather than weapons and gear. I think that might play into some reason why the engrams decrypted in Season of the Splicer from the Prismatic Recaster with this new mod on your Ghost equipped. And the new mod can be selected for any stats, so you can use one for Discipline or Strength or Agility, anything you want. But you can only equip one on your Ghost at a time. The legendary, Umbral engrams that are decrypted from the Prismatic Recaster from Season of the Splicer are amazing when it comes to stats. And like I said, I think that plays into the fact that there was only armor from last season. The ones from the current season and the one before that are also available through the Prismatic Recaster, but they don't seem to do quite as well when it comes to the stats. This was brought to my attention through a great writer and member of the Destiny 2 community, Paul Tassi. He also has a YouTube channel. If you are not subscribed to him, I suggest you go do that right now. There's a lot of really fun stuff on his channel. He discusses all different kinds of topics related to Destiny 2. But apparently you can also do this with exotic engrams. I thought it was limited to just legendary engrams or engrams from the Prismatic Recaster, but no, you can do it with exotics as well. So in my Xur video from this past week, I actually discussed how you could just go to Xur and buy the exotic engrams from him with this particular mod equipped to your Ghost, and you could actually get the stats from that mod on your exotics. Now granted, the stats are just a guarantee. I believe most of them guarantee at least 10 in the category that you select. So if you're getting 10 already, you'll get a 10 bonus as far as that stat is concerned. So if you were going to get 10 discipline, you might get 20 discipline. But it only guarantees you 10, so you might only get 11. But in any case, it gives a pretty good stat bonus to any gear that you decrypt. This also works from the Seasonal Pass exotics, so you might want to consider going, if you haven't collected all your Seasonal Pass exotics yet, going through your Seasonal Pass and collecting the ones once you have this mod equipped. Now, for exotics that you just pick up that are automatically decrypted, I don't believe this actually does work. It has to be specifically an engram that is decrypted. But when you get an engram sent to your postmaster using the inventory engram full glitch, those can then be decrypted into the stats through the mod that you actually want. So, if you do this right, the best way to farm exotics and get the stat bonuses that you want, or at least better stat bonuses, is to fill up on engrams, either Umbral or Legendary or even Bright engrams. Make sure your inventory is full. Go farm that day's Legendary Lost Sector at 1320. And then make sure that you have the stat bonus mod equipped to your Ghost. Go to your postmaster once the exotics are sent there and decrypt them. Again, you can also do this with any legendaries that you pick up. But it's just a good thing to do. I think it's a really fun way to farm, and hopefully it doesn't get patched too soon, though I doubt it will, as most of these things are actually functioning properly. You're just sort of getting them to go the way you want them to go, rather than the way that they just might randomly go. Hopefully you found all the information in this video helpful in some way, shape, or form. Thank you all so much for watching all the way till the end. If you've made it this far, please leave a hashtag BeyondLight or hashtag Season of the Lost, or hashtag Exotic Engram Farm or Exotic Engram in the comments section down below. And as always, I am Wilhelm Scream. Of course, we will see you in the next video. Little